Howdy folks, I'm going to walk you through a really quick baby ad design rules and how you should get started. So, first of all, this is your Creative Cloud little tab here. And you're going to have to open this up, open the Creative Cloud app up and download it if you don't have it. You're going to have to accept our invitation in this little notifications button here to have this library and to also have the actual pages to design on. You don't create this stuff yourself. We have templates for you. Okay, it'll be in the Deadline 4 folder. There's this thing called Baby Ads. I'm going to show you 270 to 271 today because that one's already designed. So when I open this up, notice a few things. This is the InDesign file, and then I have all of these different kids that are on here. I'm going to show you what's in here last time because I just did a take, and then I forgot to show you what's in here. These are the photos that you're using. You're using all of these photos in their baby ad. Even some people put like 4 photos in their quarter-page ad. You're going to have to find a way to fit them. Then there's this rich text file, RTF. You're going to open that, and this is going to tell you a few things. It's going to tell you the size. We don't really care about that. Here's the headline. This is important to note. And then there's also the copy. So this is your actual message, and then here's the from message. For some reason, I'm going to note this right now. For some reason, they put "we love you" with question marks. Maybe that was like they were drafting it, and then they were like, should we say "we love you"? I'm not sure. But they clearly forgot to take those question marks out, or maybe they are questioning that. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. Either way, we have to put exactly what's on here on the ad. No matter whether you see a typo, anything. Don't change anything. We're going to send screenshots of these baby ads to the parents so that they can approve them before they actually go in the book. So if they see anything they want to change, anything that looks a little bit off, they'll be able to change it. Don't change it now, or else we're going to have, people paid money for these, right? So we have to give them what they paid for, and then they can change it later. Okay, I'm going to close that. I'm going to open this file. All right, when you open it, it will look something like this. So these are your little frames that you're going to design in. This page just happens to have 2 half pages, and then these are quarter pages. There's a quarter page and 2/8 over here. They will all be a little bit different. The way you're going to do this is you're going to open our Baby Ads CC library. So go find your CC libraries. If you need to find them, go to the Help panel and search CC library or libraries. All right, I'm going to click that. Bam, it just disappeared it for me because I don't know why, because InDesign is weird. I already had it open, so there we go. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Baby Ads 2021 library. If you've accepted our invitation, it should be there. You're only going to use these main text and headline stuff. So what you're going to do is I'm going to make sure I'm on the actual page. If this says CMaster down here, you need to change it because if you're designing on the CMaster, that's not great. But anyways, you're going to start off by dragging our headline over there that already has stuff mostly set up. And I'm going to read you the rules for this stuff. So you'll drag the headline on, you'll drag the main text, and it's just filler text for now. So you're going to have to change the filler text to what the actual text is. You're going to find that text back in the folder. You can just copy and paste. You can change the width of these. So notice how this one is wider than this one down here so that it fits nicely. This body text can be anywhere between 8 and 11 sized. So you see the size is up here in the upper left. And this is 10 right now. That's just what looked good. Also notice this from line is italicized. You need to have it italicized. In the case of this one, they put their from line on 2 different lines. So you need to put it on different lines as well. What else? Like I said before, do not change any of this text, even if you think it's silly or if it's a typo. Don't change it. These headlines can be 25-point maximum, and you should have them at 25 points if you can. So for example, this one is 25 points because it fits. This one is a quarter page ad, and it just didn't fit. So we made it 19.5 point. That's okay, as long as it still looks like a headline. But try to make it as big as possible without going over 25 and with it fitting nicely. This is really important. Place your text all the way up against the black border. So notice there's like a tiny gap in here, but we don't want this to have a nice looking space. This should be all the way up against the black border. It looks weird, I know, but we're gonna take this black border away for you. It's up to you to fit the photos in here. So just use your rectangle frame tool and draw them accordingly. This picture, I think this one was 3 squares. It's like 3 square pictures. So we didn't do them too wide. We didn't do them too vertical. We just did them relatively square. I mean, it's not perfect because it's not like we could fit perfect squares in here, but try to fit as much of the picture as possible. For example, this picture, we knew it was long and skinny, so we gave it a nice long and skinny text, or nice long and skinny rectangle frame. What else? If you can, try to have content touching every corner of the frame. I know we didn't do that in all these, but it's just good to take up the space. Give them what they paid for, right? Give them the space that they paid for. These are expensive ads. Yeah, just read the design style guide while you do this. Refer back to it, do everything perfectly. Once you get the first one down, it's easy to do the rest of them. Just don't mess up little things, because that's just a pain to go back through and change on every single page. We have 73 pages of these. Make them look good. Ask your friends, does this look like a good baby ad? And if they're like, oh, this looks a little weird, then maybe it looks a little weird. And don't be bothered by the black outlines. We're going to take those away. All right. I'm going to do finally is file save. I already saved it. And then I'll close so that if anybody needs to open my page, it won't create issues. And then we're good. Thank you so much. Text us if you have problems.